big players are very mobile.
And you heard Craig talk with Gary Payton about leadership. The key there is vocal leadership with Gary Payton.
And here's another thing with the pressure defense. You can see the other night against Canada, 16 steals for 27 points. That's their calling card here to win the gold medal as they move towards Sydney.
Alonzo Mourning easily winning the opening tip. And again, in international play, just two officials talking to Eddie F. Rush and Joe DeRosa, who blows the whistle and calls a foul on Ken Johnson. Tough shot. Richardson the board. Carter on the steal. Long three. Puts it in. Vince Carter. Get back. Mourning lost his dribble. Forte. And Williams. Nice feed back to Richardson. Some flash of those kids a little bit early. Battier. It's a wide open jumper. And Jason Williams knocks it down. The two substitutions now. Long range jumper from Jason Richardson. And boy, he's off to an excellent
7. He and Shane Battier are on the front line right now, so they have a very small team. They've got to get all 5 guys on the board. They must rebound.
Carter on the free throw. Rudy Tomjanovich coaching hard here in the second game. College kids get back on defense. Hardaway, nice feed to Mourning, and the Miami Heat players working well together.
But you can see the big men running the floor. That's your center.
But a half gone by. Battier's fake. McDyess stays right with him now. Jason Williams. On the follow. There he goes again, Jason Richardson.
He really caught our eye. Mike, you and I were sitting at the practices the other day, and we looked at each other, and you know what?
Every scrimmage they had, Payton was really getting on him, but in a nice initiation type way. And as you see him come in there with the follow.
It's scary. This young guy only averaged 5 points a game from Michigan State. Now, they had a very veteran team, so you expect him to really step up and have a great year. But the timing, the explosiveness, the energy, and he's having some fun.
What was some prayers? Here comes Richardson, kid in pursuit. Make sure. Oh, he puts it in. He wanted to make sure it wasn't a spectacular dunk, but he comes up with a circus shot.
And $1 million smile on the face of Jason Richardson. Jason Kidd really hustled back into the play, but you see the upper body strength. A lot of young guys. Now, this guy's just going to be a sophomore, but he's able to concentrate, throw the ball up over his shoulder, and his teammates love it. You can see the smiles and the energy. They are having fun. And, you know, Mike, I remember when I was an Olympian. That was a little different then. As an Olympian, I was
the other end of the floor, wide open three, knocks it down. Now, we were talking about point guards before I mentioned Jason Kidd. He's one of the best rebounding point guards.
Beat them in the first game there. They had him down 17. The United States really had to rally to win that.
Jacobson, who's got great range out of Stanford. Terrific outside shooter.
He's in love with this point guard. He finds players, makes great passes.
Ray Allen, right to the hole. Oh, Ray Allen.
Now, see, there's another subtle little rule change, although it wasn't a subtle dunk, but there's that little dotted line that restricts.
Allen Houston, wide open three, knocks it down.
I think you got to give Mike Jarvis and
Garnett. The pass was there.
But I think you got to give Mike Jarvis and Bob Huggins a lot of credit because they knew what kind of pressure they were going to be facing today. And in a short period of time, they put a pretty good press break offense here. Now, the crowd really would love to have seen this going down. KG on the end of a great pass from Payton. He just bangs it too hard off the rim. Looking for a quick one.
Final seconds. Abdul Rahim takes it to the goal, puts it in at the buzzer. So you're on this Olympic team, and they feel it in terms of they don't want to just win, they do want to dominate. Ken Johnson comes down and slams it home.
A nice aggressive play there by Shane Battier. He drove the ball to the basket, and as the shot blocker.
Mourning against Johnson. Pass inside deflected by Forte. Battier comes away with it. Johnson comes up. Terrific aggressive play from this college select team. Forte blocked by McDyess. Carter's pass deflected by Battier.
What a great defensive play by Battier. Saved the dunk there by Zoe. Let's see if the select team can convert.
McDyess again. Rejections.
That's the difference right there. In a college game, you don't see McDyess and Alonzo Mourning back there. This is where the select team has to grow as young players. The great block by McDyess on Forte. And then here's Jason Williams going in, and McDyess once again rakes that one out of there. So two great block shots.
And then the select team turns it over. Vince Carter spinning inside, forces it up left-handed, banks it in. Pretty move from Vince Carter.
instead of a chance to get to within 6.
Has been quiet here today so far. Ball deflected by Richardson. Makes the save right to Jason Williams. And Jason Williams with authority.
He has 3 guys that can handle the ball if you're playing a good team, and that's the difference.
Oh, Carter! Oh!
That's what they wait to see. You know, Vince Carter, as I said, everybody can go home now. They've seen Vince Carter get the power slam. That's what they see on all the cable shows, all the sports centers, all those kind of things. They now have seen Vince Carter at his best.
You almost, not that you forget what he did. The running hook shot won't go. Vince Carter with a running fast break.
Ken Johnson, a much better defender than offensive player right now. Great pass.
Steve Smith to Carter.
And the explosive power once again of Vince Carter.
Williams blocked by Smith, thrown right back at him. And it's still the select team's ball. But Vince Carter once again showing his prowess.
The highlight package in full effect now, Mike Green. You see Vince Carter there with a follow-up, and he loves it. About being in the NBA. These guys are in the NBA dreaming about being an Olympian.
Richardson goes right at Alonzo Mourning and draws the foul. He has not backed down from anyone, and the crowd has really come to pick him up as their favorite.
The ultimate respect right here is when you go at Alonzo Mourning, and he challenges him. And Zoe, you know what? He takes the hard fall here, but I guarantee you he respects the fact this young guy went at him. That's the only way Zoe would have it. That's the kind of competitor that he is. And let me tell you something. When you've played 100-plus NBA games, you're no longer can just jump right up and play. You got sore ankles, sore knees, as we see Vince Carter once again in the post. But all of a sudden that...
As they get ready for Sydney, it's less than 2 weeks away, the opening ceremonies. Garnett, an easy steal. 2-on-1 fake kid. And Carter! AT&T connection of the game.
And what a connection. That is a long-distance, altitude-wise connection.
An 18-4 run by the USA Olympic team. This is your perfect fast break.
Mike, this is when they're at their best. Right here, running, playing loose and free, and having some fun. Anymore, although here's one with from Morris that he's able to. Now is that a 3 or a 2?
A 3-pointer. Morris.
That was a.
You can touch the ball above the cylinder, but you can't put your hand through the rim like that. As Baker trying to knock it out. Nice touch pass, Kevin Garnett.
Well, the select team.
Now, this is my first time attending a basketball game in Hawaii as Battier misses. Crowd goes through some real lulls, but it gets very quiet. Baker inside puts it in.
Well, see what's happened, too, is the edge has been taken off the game right now. It's a 27-point game.
Young kids.
But that helps the Olympic team. You want to have competition. As we see Terrence Morris start to heat it up. He's hit 3 threes here in about the last 3 minutes. But you want competition. That's the...
Johnson fouling out in 8 minutes. Alley-oop for Ray Allen. Oh, terrific adjustment from Ray Allen. Attempt for Richardson. Carter quickly down the other end.
You know, the amazing thing about Vince Carter is he explodes, but how quickly he gets in the air. He's like a rocket.
Battle. Carter looking up at the shot clock. Decides on the 3, knocks it down.
See, that's illegal. That's illegal. For a guy to be able to play around the basket and then...
Shot clock is turned off. Forte for 3.
Joseph Forte's had a miserable afternoon. He's a much better player than this.
Crowd wants another Carter alley-up, and they get it.
Oh, Vince Carter. Wow. I'd like to be able to do that once. Just one time.
He's 10 for 10, although they're pretty high percentage.
Yeah, I like it.
Vince, we talk about exciting your teammates, your crowd, but you're pointing in the audience and some of these people, you can't believe how excited they got.
Oh, I'm having a great time, man. It's wonderful, and we just put on a show. We're trying to get better and still have a good time, and we're doing them both.
We saw at the slam dunk contest make the spectacular dunks, but how difficult is it in transition when you got other players on the court?
I don't know. Yeah, I just do it. You never know. You might make it and you might not. I'm not afraid to miss. So I just have a good time, and if I don't make it, oh well. If I do, they get a treat.
You said you're not afraid to miss. You know you're a perfect 10 for 10 today.
Really? I don't know. Hey, it's been my debut as Olympian, having a good time, and I have luck on my side right now.
Having a great year in Toronto, being the leading vote getter for the All-Star game, winning the slam dunk, taking your team to the playoffs, but really not getting a lot of the national recognition. What does this mean for you?
Oh, this means a lot. This is a chance of a lifetime, not for me, but yet for the Raptors. We're getting the opportunity to play on TV now, and it's wonderful. And I'm glad to represent the Raptors, and hopefully I can do it well.
Hey, I wasn't going to jump.
So I got a response for him.
Like
Wait till he's played as many minutes as you played. He's not going to be jumping like that either.
Man, he is amazing. I think he's from another planet, man. Really, really, man. He's out there soaring through the air, man. That's one of the things I was looking forward to, watching him play this summer.